Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to. I don't think anybody's joining me for the first time ever today, but it's always nice. In case you are here for the very, very first time, welcome. So last day of Wholesome. So there was Focus way back in October, which was all about committing to something and following through. Then there was Explore, which was deepening into that idea of what happens, what is the change that unfolds when we commit to something. And then we traveled into the deep dark of the year, and we started noticing glimmers in the dark, the dust of our lives, the moments of resources, of wellness, of joy in our lives. And then in the deep lull of January, we turn to wholesome things that bring us, or things that we do that bring us wholesomeness and wellness and health. And then I went to self-love. And this morning, as I walked, as I felt the spring emerging, you can feel it. The briars are growing, the land is calling. There's this sense of, wow, spring is on the way. And I'm like, spring, self-love, spring, self-love. So the big debate has begun in me. What is self-love, and how does it meet the spring, the emerging sense of like vigor that happens in the world around us when the light begins to extend? Already people are telling me, oh, there's a grand stretch in the evening. I love it. It's just so super. And so, yeah, so what is self-love? This is the big debate for February. And right now, I don't know. It's that amazing thing where there is a process of learning that happens in the doing of this for me. But we're still in Wholesome. Wholesome has been amazing. Yeah, I've really, really loved it. I've loved the weights, and so I'm planning. I'm thinking about how to incorporate something, maybe weights, maybe something into self-love. How do we do that? So enough talking. We've talked enough. No talking. And come sit on your mat. Come. Just light your candle. Aromatherapy. And since the last class, what have you done that has been wholesome, or what feeling of wholesomeness are you left with right now? What anchors you in wholesomeness? Awesome. So stretch your legs wide. Begin in a wide position. And then bend your right knee and grab your weight if you want it and bring the weight to the front of your chest. Sorry, I just banged my microphone. So bring the weight to the front of your chest so you're loading your torso. We're just going to do this one. Drop your right knee in. You can have your left hand behind you and then drop your right knee out. So we're just waving our knee and my torso is naturally moving. So where does your torso naturally move as you do this? Okay. How far can your knee drop in? How far can your knee drop out? And it's not like I'm really letting my whole body follow or move away. Nice. Other side. The left knee bends. Change the weight to your left hand, and right hand possibly is on the floor as you rock your left knee in, as you rock your left knee out. How do you make this movement smoother? How does the end or the direction change become smoother or more connected? Just there, I realized that I was kind of banging into the end of my range and then just coming back. So instead, now I'm slowing down near the end of my range and I'm noticing more detail at the end of my range. So just notice that. Nice. Both feet wide, bend both knees, and then drop both knees. So bring your weight to your right hand, bring your hand to your chest, left hand to the floor, and bring both knees to the left, back up to center, only to the left. Both knees to the left, center, left, center, left. So both knees to the left, you're in zigzag to the left. Push your right hand to the left, and then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Right hand to the left as far as you can go with wellness. So there's a point where it's just my arm, then it's my shoulder, and then it's my belly and torso. So see, do you want to load your spine or not? Is it only your arm or else your shoulder and then your belly and torso? So just feel, how far do you want to go? How does that feel to really reach and deepen into the strength of the loaded reach in your body in zigzag? Nice. Pause in center. Left hand is on the floor. Reach your right arm up and then bring it down. Nice. Change hands. Reach your left hand up and bring it down. Change hands. Right hand up. Bring it down. Change hands. Left hand up and bring it down. Nice. Back to center. Roll into your ankles. Hold on to your weight both sides and then just stir the cauldron. How big of a cauldron can you stir? How does that feel for you? And change direction. Stirring the cauldron. Nice. Bend both knees. Bring your weight to your left hand, right hand to the floor. Both knees to the right, and then back up to center. Both knees to the right, back up to center. Both knees to the right, center. Both knees to the right, and pause there. So, right hand is on the floor. Push the left hand to the right. Notice that first off, it's your arm, then it's your shoulder, then it's your lower back and hip and pelvis. So notice for you, what is wellness? Shoulder, arm, hip and pelvis. You can make it really smooth. You can divide the movement up. You can decide that that last bit of hippiness is too intense or the loading doesn't feel like wellness. And you decide that you only go as far as it's your shoulder rather than also hip and pelvis. We'll just see. How is it to load? Nice. Come back to center. Reach the left hand up. Change weight. Reach the right hand up. So for me, it's interesting. When I reach the left hand up, I can feel that the side of my rib cage on the left can't really connect to the push of it. Whereas if I hold the weight in the right hand and reach the right hand up, suddenly I have this continuous sense of connection through the right side of my body. So feel it again. Left hand up. It's nice, but right hand up is really Stretch both the legs long, roll into your ankles, big circles. Other direction. Bring your feet towards each other. We're going to do the slide. So reach your arms up. We've created a few nice movements. This wholesome. Slide down the front of you with your weight and reach forward. Come all the way back and reach up. So slide down the front of you, reach forward, slide up the front of you, and really tall upwards. And then again, just feel the change in direction moment. Can you slow down that moment of the full range of whatever it is your wellness is? Nice, one more time. Up and forward. Nice, weight to your chest. And then down to the left, center, right, center, left. How far out from your hip can you touch the floor? Center, right, side, side. There's this funny moment of like, I love finding end of range. It's just a really interesting thing. And end of range doesn't have to be your foot behind your head. It's like, wow, end of range just here. Wow, amazing. End of range just here. Wow, just amazing. End of range is such an interesting, accessible place for work to happen in wellness and in wholesomeness. Super. Bend both knees. Again, side. Is it harder or easier when your knees are bent? Side, 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 side. Lift your feet off the floor. Side, side, whoop, side, side. Stretch your legs up. Side. So it's only one of my hands that are now coming down. I can't get, the second hand won't go down. My thigh is blocking it. Interesting. How do you extend upwards and bring your weight from side to side? Huh. Woo. Come lie on the floor, all up, down, landing in. Pause. Just feel your shoulders land. Reach your arms out to the side and just rock your knees from side to side. Very similar movement to what we did at the very beginning of the class. So we did a one-legged version of this. And then we did a two-legged version, the zigzag. And then we're doing the floor version. Nice. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest and squeeze deeply down onto your chest. Spring is on the way. It's so exciting, spring. Like it's so exciting. Just, yeah, to say this transition from deep dark into, possibility and then into spring. Amazing. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Ground down through your lower back, really flattening down. Send your heels high. Grab your weight between your two hands. Hold firmly. Remember, you have a weight above your face, okay? Health and safety. So hold really firmly, and then bend your elbows and bring your knuckles to the floor with your weight in your hands. And then bend your knees and bring your toes to the floor. And then stretch your arms, stretch your legs, and let your arms and your legs tap wherever it is that they tap. Okay, toes, shins, knees. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, touch the floor with both, and then tap. Bend, tap. Maybe you try and touch the floor a little bit further with your hands, a little bit further with your toes. Tap. Maybe you begin to extend long. So you, rather than flinging them down straight, you bring them low and then you begin to extend them from low. And then you bend them in low and then you straighten. So bend everything close to the floor and then extend to whatever distance feels right for you. And then bend and then straighten up. So bend, low to the floor, extend to whatever distance is right for you. Bend and then tap. Bend, reach long along the floor, whatever that is for you. Bend and then straight up towards the ceiling. And again, bend long along the floor. Bend up towards the ceiling. Last time. Bend long along the floor. Bend up towards the ceiling. Super cool. So, turn sideways. Knees are bent, arms are straight up towards the ceiling. Hold on to your weight and then rock your knees slowly from side to side. And as your knees go right, your arms will go a little bit left. But just a little bit. It's like find the moment where you're about to fall. It's like this, oh, if I go any further, I'm going to fall. You won't fall far, but just feel, oh, that's it now. Keep your arms straight so you're creating a kind of a dynamic or a limit. And in that limit, there's something to learn. Whereas as soon as you bend your elbow, something else happens. Okay? We'll do that next. Arms straight. How far can your knees go? Straight. How far can your knees go? Nice. So this time now, bend your elbow and bring your elbow to the floor and notice what happens in your knees. No idea what this will do, but draw a circle with your knees and notice what happens to your arms. Interesting. I can feel my hands counterweighting a little bit. They're traveling naturally to counterweight the movement of my knees and my torso. Well, what's the biggest circle you can draw with your knees in the air? Nice. Straighten your legs up towards the ceiling and then feet to the right, arms to the left. Keep your arms straight in the beginning. Pause. Come back to center. Feet to the left, arms to the right. Arms are straight. And then bend your elbow and bring your feet to the right. Bend your elbow, bring your feet to the left. This one for me, I don't have much of a range in this one. It always feels like there's a limit to how much loaded twist I can do. So really just find the wellness for you. Some of you, I know that you swing all the way down. For me, no. Nice. Get rid of your weight. And bring your feet into happy baby. Pause. Soften your shoulders down. Deepening into the soles of your feet. Stretch the soles of your feet. Deepen into the bend of your knees, the fold of your hips, the widening of the lower back. Nice. Soles of your feet together. Interlock your fingers around your feet. Draw your feet towards your belly. Pause. Nice. Feet over your chest. Pause. Feet over your face. Pause. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Soles of your feet together. Knees apart. Hands to your lower belly. And just think, what is wholesomeness for you? What is wholesomeness? My mom used to have this phrase years ago, stay where you are. And this thing she used to say was, no question is a bad question. So if this seeking of what is wholesomeness, you come up with the solution that I have no idea, then that's also a really good answer to a question. It's like self-love right now. I'm like, what are we gonna do? Like, what? But it's in the looking towards it, which feels a little bit terrifying, actually. I have to say, self-love. What have I done? Oh my God. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, game on. Come on, let's do this. Yeah. So yeah, no question is the wrong question. All inquiry is good. And yeah, awareness, bringing more presence, more embodiment, more awareness, more knowing into how and who, and this amazing expression of you in this world. So yeah, so how do we love that amazing expression of ourselves in this world? So February, bring it on. Let's go there. Let's do this. And so, yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for celebrating this sense of, I wonder where. Yes, there it is. Celebrating the sense of you, this community, this space that we connect in. So I'll see you the 1st of February. Imbolg is the 1st of February, which is the celebration of spring in Ireland. So yeah, Bridget's Day, Imbolg, beginning of self-love. Bring it on. Great. Slán slán.